Deep in a lush green forest, there lived a family of dinosaurs. This forest was a magical place filled with towering trees, vibrant flowers, and the gentle sounds of nature. The sun would filter through the leaves, casting a warm, golden glow on everything below. It was in this serene and beautiful environment that the Dino family made their home. There was Papa Dino, big and strong. He was the protector of the family, always on the lookout for any danger. His powerful legs could shake the ground and his roar could be heard for miles. But despite his intimidating appearance, Papa Dino had a gentle heart and loved his family dearly. Mama Dino, kind and smart. She was the heart of the family, always knowing just what to do. Her wisdom and kindness made her the perfect mother. She would often be seen teaching the little dinos about the forest, showing them which plants were safe to eat and which ones to avoid. Her gentle nature made everyone feel safe and loved. They had 3 little dinos. Each one was unique and special in their own way. The forest was their playground, and every day was an adventure. They would explore the nooks and crannies of their home, always finding something new and exciting. Rex was the oldest. He loved to stomp and roar. His energy was boundless, and he was always ready for a challenge. Whether it was racing through the trees or practicing his mighty roar, Rex was always on the move. He dreamed of one day being as strong and brave as Papa Dino. Then came Lily. With her bright eyes and playful spirit, she had a knack for finding fun in everything she did, whether it was playing hide and seek or chasing butterflies. Lily's laughter could be heard echoing through the forest. She was curious and loved to learn new things, often asking Mama Dino endless questions about the world around her. Last was Tiny Dino, always curious about the world. Despite being the smallest, Tiny Dino had the biggest heart. He was always eager to explore and discover new things. His curiosity often led him to interesting places, and he loved sharing his discoveries with his family. Tiny Dino's adventurous spirit was an inspiration to everyone. The Dino family loved each other very much. They were always there for one another, through thick and thin. Their bond was unbreakable, and their love for each other was evident in everything they did. Whether it was a gentle nudge from Papa Dino or a comforting hug from Mama Dino, the Dino family always showed their affection. They played together every day. They ate together. Their days were filled with joy and laughter. They would often have picnics in the forest, enjoying the delicious fruits and plants that Mama Dino had carefully selected. Playing games, telling stories, and simply enjoying each other's company made their days special. They slept together in a cozy nest. At night, under the twinkling stars, the Dino family would huddle together in their nest. The nest was warm and comfortable, made from the softest leaves and moss. As they drifted off to sleep, they would listen to the soothing sounds of the forest, feeling safe and content in each other's presence. Life was good in the green forest. The Dino family had everything they needed and more. They were surrounded by beauty and love. And every day was a new adventure. The forest provided them with food, shelter, and endless opportunities for fun and learning. It was a perfect place for the Dino family to grow and thrive. The sun peeked through the trees, casting a golden glow over the forest. The morning air was crisp and fresh, filled with the sounds of birds chirping and leaves rustling in the gentle breeze. It was a brand new day, full of promise and adventure. Dew glistened on the forest plants, sparkling like tiny diamonds in the early morning light. The forest was waking up, and so were its inhabitants. Papa Dino was the first to stir. He slowly opened his eyes, taking in the serene beauty of the forest around him. With a deep breath, he felt the cool morning air fill his lungs. He stretched his long neck, reaching up towards the sky. The movement was slow and deliberate, a morning ritual that helped him shake off the last remnants of sleep. With a contented rumble, he greeted the new day. His deep, resonant call echoed through the forest, a signal to the other dinosaurs that it was time to wake up. Mama Dino was next to wake. She opened her eyes and looked around, her gaze softening as she saw her family still nestled in their cozy nest. She smiled at her little ones, still sleeping soundly. Rex, Lily, and Tiny Dino were all snuggled up together, their tiny chests rising and falling with each breath. One by one, the baby dinosaurs began to stir. Rex was the first to yawn and stretch, followed by Lily and then Tiny Dino. They blinked sleepily, adjusting to the light of the new day. It was time for breakfast. Papa Dino set off to find the best leaves for his family. He reached up to the tallest trees, using his long neck to pluck the freshest, most tender leaves. He brought back a large bundle, enough to feed everyone. Mama Dino helped the little ones reach their favorites. She gently nudged the leaves towards them, making sure each baby dinosaur got their fill. The family ate together, enjoying the delicious meal. After breakfast, it was time to play. The baby dinosaurs tumbled out of the nest full of energy and excitement. They chased each other through the forest, their laughter ringing out like music. It was a perfect start to a beautiful day in the forest. Rex wanted to play hide and seek. "I'm going to hide in the tall grass," he roared. Lily giggled and covered her eyes. Tiny Dino followed Rex, his little legs running as fast as they could. Mama Dino smiled. Suddenly, Papa Dino sniffed the air. Something smelled strange. A puff of smoke rose from the top of the mountain far away. "What is that?" asked Tiny Dino, looking worried. "It's just the mountain, little one," said Mama Dino. "Don't worry." The Dino family continued playing. Rex was so good at hiding. But Papa Dino couldn't shake the worried feeling in his heart. The smell of smoke was getting stronger, and the mountain, it seemed to be grumbling. The ground trembled just a little. Tiny Dino felt it first. "Mama, the ground is tickling my feet," he said. Mama Dino held him close. "It's all right, little one," she said, but she too felt uneasy. The mountain rumbled again, louder this time. Section 5, The Mountain's Fury. Suddenly, the top of the mountain exploded. Red-hot rocks flew into the air. The ground shook violently. A river of fire, called lava, started flowing down the side of the mountain. The volcano had woken up. "Run!" roared Papa Dino. The Dino family ran as fast as they could. They had to escape the fiery lava. Section 6, Escape from the Lava. The Dino family dodged falling rocks and burning trees. The air was thick with smoke, making it hard to breathe. Tiny Dino tripped and fell. "Mama!" he cried. Mama Dino scooped him up in her strong arms. "We have to keep going," she said. The lava was getting closer. They could feel the heat on their scales. Section 7, A Perilous Journey. The Dino family ran and ran. They crossed rivers, climbed over hills, and pushed through thick bushes. Their legs were tired, but they couldn't stop. The volcano's fiery breath was always close behind. Lily started to cry. "I'm scared," she whimpered. "Don't worry, Lily," said Rex. "I'm here. We'll be safe soon." He nuzzled his little sister, trying to be brave. Section 8, Finding Safety. Finally, after what felt like forever, the Dino family reached a wide, flowing river. The water looked cool and inviting, but the current was strong, too strong for little legs. Papa Dino took a deep breath. He waded into the water, the current pushing against him. "Hold on tight!" he called. One by one, he helped Mama Dino, Rex, Lily, and Tiny Dino across the rushing water. They had made it. Section 9, A New Home, A Grateful Heart. The journey had been long and arduous, filled with moments of fear and uncertainty. But now, as the Dino family stood on the other side of the river, they felt a wave of relief wash over them. Safe on the other side of the river, the Dino family collapsed onto the soft grass. The cool green blades felt like a comforting blanket after the harrowing escape they had just endured. They lay there, catching their breath, feeling the tension slowly leave their bodies. They were exhausted but grateful to be alive. Each member of the family looked at one another, their eyes reflecting a shared sense of gratitude and relief. They had made it through the worst, and now they had a chance to start anew. The volcano was a distant sight now, its fiery glow fading in the sky. It seemed almost surreal that such a beautiful sunset could follow the chaos and destruction they had witnessed. The once terrifying volcano was now just a part of the horizon, a reminder of what they had overcome. They had escaped its fury. The landscape around them bore the scars of the eruption, but it also held the promise of new beginnings. The forest, though changed, was still a place of life and hope. The Dino family knew that they could rebuild and find peace here. The forest might look different now, but they were together, and they were safe. The trees, though singed and bent, stood tall as a testament to resilience. The Dino family felt a deep connection to this place, knowing that it would be the foundation of their new life. As they cuddled together, watching the sunrise over their new home, the Dino family knew they were the luckiest dinosaurs in the whole world. The warm hues of the morning light painted the sky with hope and promise. They had each other, and that was all that mattered. In this new home, they would create new memories, build a future, and cherish every moment together. The journey had been tough, but it had brought them closer and made them stronger. And as the first rays of sunlight touched their faces, they felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude and love. This was their new beginning, and they were ready to embrace it with open hearts.